Bright Duty. Every student matters.
Now we'll study about the next life process, that is excretion. We studied about nutrition, respiration, transportation, now excretion. Excretion is actually the elimination or removal from the body of all the metabolic waste products. All the byproducts which are made in the body during metabolic processes have to be removed. That process is known as excretion. The excretory system consists of all the organs and the tissues which help in removing the waste products from the body. So what are these waste products? The waste products are unwanted, usually toxic substances which are the byproducts of metabolic processes. They have to be removed to maintain a favorable condition inside the body. The most common, the most abundant waste is the nitrogenous waste, which is produced during the breakdown of proteins and amino acids like urea, uric acid and ammonia. These nitrogenous waste are removed by kidneys. Then there is carbon dioxide, which is a byproduct during respiration process. This is removed during exhalation from the lungs. Apart from this, there are other non-nitrogenous wastes like excess water, salts and certain chemicals. These are excreted out through various processes like through sweat or through urine. Now, as I told you, excretion is important for all living organisms, whether unicellular or multicellular, whether plants or animals. In plants, although there is no particular excretory system, but they have various methods through which the waste products are removed. For example, like through old leaves. All the waste products are concentrated into some old leaves. These old leaves then shed off. This way the waste is removed. Then through old xylem. The gums, resins, tannins, they are concentrated in old xylem which soon become dysfunctional, non-functional. Then the bark. Bark contains certain excretory products, waste products. These are the dead cells. They periodically peel off and the waste products are removed. Then some products are also excreted through roots into the soil. So although they do not have an excretory system, but they have different modes to remove the waste products from their body. Now let us study about human beings. The main excretory system in human beings is the urinary system, which consists of kidneys, ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. The kidneys are two bean-shaped organs, reddish in color, present on the back side of lower abdomen. The kidneys are supplied by the renal artery. Renal artery brings in the blood which contains, although it is oxygenated, but it contains all the nitrogenous waste and other waste materials. So this renal artery brings in blood which contains the waste products into the kidney. The kidney filters the blood and the pure blood which does not contain any waste product is taken back through renal vein. Renal artery brings the blood and renal vein takes back the pure blood. In the kidney, there are several units which actually filter the blood. These units are called nephrons. The functional unit of kidneys are nephrons. The nephrons filter the blood and make the urine. The urine then passes through a tube called ureter. Ureter joins the kidney to urinary bladder. It passes the urine made in the kidney to urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is a sac, distensible sac. It stores the urine temporarily. Then when the urinary bladder is full, the urine passes to outside through an opening called urethra. The opening of the urethra is controlled by a muscle sphincter. So this is the urinary system of human beings. We need to study about the functional unit of kidney, that is nephron, in detail. It is a very important topic from exam point of view. Now, this is the structure of a nephron. Each nephron contains a cup-shaped structure which is called Bowman's capsule. Each Bowman's capsule is supplied by a branch of renal artery and it makes a network of capillaries. This network of capillaries is called glomerulus. It is very thin wall. So the blood is filtered from the glomerulus into the Bowman's capsule. So the water, the nitrogenous waste, all such things, they enter from the artery to glomerulus, from the glomerulus to Bowman's capsule. Right? Now, after entering this, it travels through a long pipe. This tube is also supplied with blood vessels, the same capillary. Now, this long tube has three parts: the proximal convoluted tubule, a loop which is known as Henle's loop, and the distal convoluted tubule. As this filtrate travels through this pipe, the important ingredients which are required by the body, which are required like glucose, amino acids, and maybe some water, they are reabsorbed into the blood. So first step is filtration, second step is reabsorption. So the important things which got filtered into the from the glomerulus are reabsorbed back into the blood. Now what remains in the tubule is the urine, which contains all the waste products. That urine passes on to the collecting tube. The collecting tube collects the urine made by all the nephrons. There are about millions of nephrons in each kidney. This collecting tubules then joins to form the ureter, and that then ureter passes on the urine through urethra. This is the detailed structure of a nephron and our urinary system. That's all about excretion. We'll move to the next section now.